Hi, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So about a year ago, in fact it was just over a year ago, December 2022, I shared my updated sticker book collection, and I'll share that video down below if you haven't seen it and you want to watch it first. But since then I have discovered a new shop, Hubman and Chubgirl, and new products. And around this time of year I like to do a restock of things that go in sort of everyday stickers, like putting out the bins and groceries and all that there. So I thought that was the perfect time to take a look at my system again and refresh my categories of how I'm using things, that I've sort of learned along the way what works and what doesn't work. And I also have expanded my collection and have now got a collection that I've started of standard kits that I have a way of storing, etc, etc. So even though the system itself of using release paper is perfect, I needed to tweak it and upgrade it, and I want to share that with you today. So hopefully you get some ideas and inspiration from it, and let's just get stuck in and I'll show you. Start with this little pile first. I have these, which I recently got throughout the year of 2023 from Monsterz Co. So this wee one is a folder that came in the November subscription from Monsterz Co, and I'm using it at the minute to keep date stickers, because even though I don't like lifting sticker sheets in and out, I also don't want to sit and take off all these little numbers and put them on release paper, and I find it better to keep the full month together anyway in one sheet. And it's easy enough just to lift this out and put my dates on and then put this back in. Don't know whether I'll do it like this forever, but this year in particular I need date dots because of using Hobonichi kits that don't come with dates, etc. And this is just handy. There's also a little back pocket. I actually have some of these day covers from Monsterz Co in it. And over here I have a sheet of it's Hubman and Chubgirl dates from the Hungry Panda collection. So it's just handy to keep them all together in this little folder, and I can just lift this out when I need a date and I know where they are. And then this, speaking of keeping things together, is something I'm introducing this year, but this is a release paper book from Monsterz Co. And basically once I've used a kit for a month or a week, anything that's left over, this is January's here, and then this is the current week's kit. Anything that I have left over I put in here, and whenever I'm planning throughout the week I'm able to just lift from here and I don't have to sift through sticker sheets that maybe has like one or two left in it or something. I just find it a lot better for my brain. I don't like clutter, and this is really helpful. And this goes along with this, so this is what I use throughout the week once I've planned, but this is where I'm storing my kits that I'm using for the year. I don't know whether this is something I will do in future years, but for this year it's perfect for me, and I like being able to know which weeks don't have anything allocated, which weeks do, having somewhere to store everything all in one place. And this is just a photo album, and as you can see it holds quite a lot. So I made myself a little label here saying sticker kits, and this is from the Sunflower Digitals from Monsterz Co that are a purchase that I made. All of this is Sunflower Digitals. I stuck one of the papers on this side. I then used one of the other digitals to, one to make a label, current year's weeks, and one to put these in here. So if I wanted to do this going forward, I can just take this out next year and replace it with the current weeks for 2025. We'll see what happens, but I have week 1 to 30 here, and it says what the week is. So for example, if week 12 is blank, I know that that's the 18th to the 24th, and that is the first day of spring is within that week. So if it was blank and I was struggling thinking, right, what kit will I use? I could use a spring kit if I had it, and if it was just a week where nothing in particular was happened, I can just use a generic kit and not end up using something else that would be perfect for the first week of spring or something like that. So it keeps me organised that way. And then here I've just lifted out January, but well, that's week 31 to 52. But I have then the little B label, and I wrote January, and I have everything I need for the kits wise for the month of January, and I have the floral kits from Monsterz that I'm using in my planner. So I have here everything I need for February, March, April, May and June, and then she hasn't released the July to September yet. However, she'll probably release them about May. So I considered just doubling up. So for example, this would be January and July. So whenever I get my second half, I can put July in here rather than using 12. But I had plenty of pages, enough to do all the weeks and have spares. And I also know that, like I was saying, she's going to release them about May or whatever, and I don't want to have, you know, I want to just put them in straight away and get them organised, and I had the space anyway, so I thought why not. And also, if I use this next year, I might end up getting stickers at some point where the release, you know, like say Helen decides next year to release the entire year at the start of the year. She probably won't, but if she did, at least I have the space to store them if it's something I'm doing again next year. So I have space the whole way through. And then this one's a little bumblebee one, and this one is the little emoji with a sunflower on its head, and I have done week 1. And the reason I did week 1 instead of just writing the 1st to the 7th, and then I wouldn't need this reference table, is because of reuse. Because week 1 this year is the 1st to the 7th, but week 1 in 2025 is going to be, I don't know, whatever dates. It's not necessarily going to be the same. And this makes it, I was going to say universal, but you know what I mean? It makes it so that it can be used any year. And I just know then that this is for the first week in 2024, week 1. And I'm not going to show you the whole way through all my kits because I don't want to spoil which kits I'm using for which week. And plus I could change my mind. But I essentially have one on each side for the full 52 weeks. So then we get back to week 52. And then I have plenty of space in the back. So I have here any kits that I don't want to allocate to a week yet. So for example, this I'm saving for when I hit 1000 on my channel. It's an achievements kit. Don't know when that's going to happen, so it'll stay in here. Although I am thinking it's going to happen this year, and I'm really happy about that. I mean, figures and everything aren't the be all and end all for me. I do this for fun. I don't do it for, you know, millions of subscribers and all that there. It's not why I do it. However, I have had the goal of 1000 for years, and it'll be really amazing to hit it this year. So if you watch my videos and you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate it. It would mean the world to me to be able to achieve that goal, because I've had that goal since I started and I'm so close. So yeah, anyway, that is for that. And then here, I just stuck this in here even though I'm probably going to use it for my socials journal, because I had nowhere else to put it. And I meant to order the weeks, and I ordered the monthly kit, but at least I know where it is. So for the likes of this, where I don't know when I'm going to use it, or if it's a generic kit and I just don't want to allocate it to a week yet, I can put it in the back and I know I have these. Then you get to the back, and I have just put another colour of the same paper that, same pattern rather, that I printed on sticker paper from the Sunflower Digitals, and that is this little book. So every week whenever I go to plan in my planner, I can just lift this out and go to the exact week, and then once I've done planning, this can be left aside, and then throughout the week I use this. And then this wee one is for my subscriptions. At the minute, I don't really know what I'm going to do with them. Am I going to use it next year maybe for monthly themes? So it's in the status of being collected at this point, rather than this, which is in the status of being used, because I collected Hobo and Chubgirl cousin kits for a while and didn't use them. But so there's January 2023 and all the stickers and journal cards and vinyls that came with that. And then we have, it's double-sided, so I can put some in here if I'm running out of room, but I just didn't do it for now. But that's January, February, April, May, July, August, October. Oh, I thought that was November's. No, that's October's, sorry. I think I said at the start that this was November's, that's October's theme. I'm getting messed up. I'm getting mixed up. It's vintage stationery, that's where that came in October. But anyway, that's October's theme. And then that's November's, it was weather. And that's it. And then I have plenty of room. What I will use this for going forward, I don't know. But at the minute it's holding my subscriptions so I can know where they are. And then at the end of this year, when I'm sitting down to organise myself for how I'm going to plan and journal, etc. for the year of 2025, I'll know I have all these here, plus I'll have any from this year. And then before I get into my main two folders, I have a bunch of these. These are binders from Hubman and Chubgirl. And you can buy them, but I've actually got them all free, which is fantastic, as part of, like, some of them, this was an autumn gift set, where you got I think it was a key ring, a little book, and this, as their freebies, but they are so practical for storage, and I am starting to collect the standard size kits, whereas this year I'm using all my Hobo and Cousin ones, and this is why I don't know if I'm going to use this next year. Because if I decide to start using my kits, I don't know if I'm going to sit down and allocate them. I might decide just to lift out this book. This is going to be for autumn, as you can see. So I might decide just to lift out this book for the season of autumn. So for September, October, November, and look in here. And as long as I have enough to cover the weeks within those months in here, then it's fine. I mightn't necessarily allocate them ahead of time. I'll see how I want to work it, but for now they're perfect for storage for them. And I have these little pockets. Some have long here and long here, and then others have two shorter pockets, so I can have the collection together and not just the kit. So I have the kit in this back part with some additional sticker sheets. This is the autumn one. And that way I have everything I need when I sit down to do the cozy autumn theme for whenever I go to use them. And I am subscribed to the planner subscription, which gives you a new kit every month. So it's a good way of spreading the costs for me, because there's 52 weeks in a year and I don't have to sit down at the start of 2025 and buy 52 kits or, you know, buy them maybe, you know, have the pressure of I need a kit for February and the delivery time takes forever, and then I come to the week and I don't have it. It's just helpful in that way for making sure you have your kit on time and spreading the cost. So yeah, this is the autumn one, so I'll do a quick flip through. I'm not going to open everything up and go through it. If you want to see all these, check out my Hubman and Chubgirl hauls. I've shown them all. So that's autumn gnomes, and then Halloween falls within the season of autumn, so it's in there. And I just go through them all. So that was the autumn one. This is the summer one, and normally I would run a mile from Cerise Pink, but I actually think this really looks lovely and it's just too perfect for summer. So I have the only one in here, Bumblebees. What is it, the Busy Bees planner kit, and I have used some of this in the past, but I have these little, should really put this in here, but I still have plenty. So I have some leftover sticker sheets of this size, I have the kit at the back, and I have some vinyls, and then whenever I do use them I'll probably incorporate the leftovers into my main sticker books here, or sticker binders. I'll show them soon, but that's the summer one. And then I don't have a winter one, but she is current. The current freebie is a winter one, and it's perfect and it's really adorable. So I want to get it, and it'll be my winter one, and then this will just be a generic one for ones that don't fit into a season. But for now I have winter in it, and I might do winter and then have a separate one for Christmas. But the Christmas one she released this year had like a cerise pink gingham, and even though the summer one has cerise pink, I actually like the pattern of it. I didn't like the Christmassy one as a pattern, so I'll wait and see if maybe next year's Christmas binder I like better. So I just put these Christmassy ones in with winter for now, and that's all I have. Although I did order her winter kit this year as well as wanting the binder. It is amazing. You'll see that really soon. But yeah, they're the Christmassy ones in there with the kits and everything ready to go. And then I also don't have spring. So this is Cozy Cats. Love this one, but this will be another generic one for kits that don't maybe go with a particular season. I'll see at them, you know, I'm not using them yet and I'm collecting. As you can see, each book has only about 2 or 3 in it. So as my collection grows, I'll be able to categorize better. Maybe this will, you know, end up being ones for special occasions or whatever, I don't know. But for now, this is just a generic, or this is my spring rather. So I have the spring gnomes. Oh, actually, that's not spring, that's just generic. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The aim is to eventually organise in that way. This is a take care, and this is the likes of something that is sort of an occasion. It's not season, it's I've gone into hospital, or someone I know has gone into hospital. And then this is a really good generic one, the stationery theme. So I have plants, vintage stationery, and I've used some of them, but I don't worry about that because there's plenty. This will be more than enough to do a weekly theme with the kit. There's origami Sheba. Here's my Harry Potter ones. The die cuts in this side and the stickers and the kit in that side. Kit's in the back. Where is it? Oh, I didn't buy a kit. Did I not? Yeah, I bought a Hobo and Weeks kit and I didn't buy the standard kit, but I would still have plenty to do a theme. But if she ever opens the vault again, I might get the standard kit to put in here. Anyway, here is coffee. So it's this one. And then this next folder leads me into another category, and that's travel. This is a travel themed folder and it is just perfect. So this is for any kits that are travel themed. So I didn't stick them at the back of this because even if I don't use them this year, I would still use like these little full boxes as little accents within journaling. And I want to start a travel journal. I've been on 2 trips and I've just took notes of my journaling in a notebook. And eventually at some point this year I intend to actually set the journal up, and it'll be really handy to just lift this out when I have travelled. So if I've been somewhere for the week, I can lift these out and I can use these rather than this for my planner and my journal for that specific week that I travelled, and it's handy to have them all together. And then if I had already allocated something in that week, I can just use it for something else. That's the idea anyway. And so far I only have a few. I have this Travel Hobo and Cousin kit, Hubman and Chubgirl. I have the London one. I really would love to go to London this year and see a show, but we'll see when that happens. And then I have Spring Adventures, and I put it in travel because it's pulling a little suitcase and there's a map and it's just too perfect. So rather than using it as a spring theme, I'm going to use it as another travel kit, and I'll build my collection of travel kits up. And then this goes alongside it. And this is replacing, along with the other 2 ones that I have, the Erin Condren binders that I was using from last year, because I found the actual release paper perfect, but I found these annoying. They're very floppy and they have quite a wide span, if that makes sense. And also if you look here, this is broke. I don't like the magnetic closure. It came away, it still closes, but it doesn't have the proper thing. I have the champagne gold one that is now holding my spare release paper and spare dividers. So I'll keep it, but I don't think I'll keep this one because it's just broke. So anyway, this is perfect. So it has the travel pattern, and then it's clip close rather than magnetic, which is much better. And it's sturdier, that doesn't bend. And then we have the gold, and it's a standard A5, which I love. I can change these about if I ever want. Not that I would ever use this for anything but travel, but you can if you want. I have this little art piece just tucked in here. I've had this for ages. It's from Holly Nichols Art or Holly Nichols Design or something. I bought it way back in like 2019 when I first started planning, but I'm keeping it. I'll use it in my travel journal at some point. And then I used the Hobonichi Travels kit, some of the labels within it, to use as the labels for the top of this on my dividers, if you can see. And I used a pack of 4 top dividers that I got from Cloth and Paper. So this is vinyls, and I have all my travel vinyls. I don't have loads of these, but I want to build my collection because I want to keep a travel journal. Photo, so anything to do with taking photos. These are all Hubman and Chubgirl. This is a mix. These are Hubman and Chubgirl, this is Coffee Monsterz Co. And then this one is location. So we have maps, compasses, tickets, passports, departures and arrivals, planes. And then we have pack. So we have some Coffee Monsterz Co in here too, but these are all to do with packing and suitcases. These are Fox&Pip. And then I have a bunch of empty stuff at the back. And then I made this. It used to be a cover, but now I keep these just in the back, because if you don't, it tucks in behind here, your release paper, and ends up starting to bend. So you need this as a page protector at the back. And this has a little no judging sticker. And that's my travel one. Small collection, but it will grow over time. Right, and then I have these two. So we'll start with this one, and I absolutely love this binder. It is stunning. It is so me, with the coffee theme, gold foil, and it's just a lovely feeling. And it's clip closed as well. Love it. So in here I have, as you can see, it's very chunky, all my main supply. So not the kits, everything else that's not a kit basically, that you use alongside your kits. So in this side part, I've put this little bookmark that was from the November subscription. This is a Planner Nerd die cut from Fox&Pip that I've stuck in here. And then this was from the October subscription for vintage stationery, and I just popped it in there in case I ever need it. I'll probably not use it as a notebook, I'll use it as full box or something if I'm doing a vintage stationery theme, and glue down one of these and write in it. So this one, I have top dividers from Cloth and Paper, but I also have side dividers to divide each section. So my main sections are seals/vinyls, tasks and activities, personal, and now and then. And then within those categories, I have different categories. And these were taken from the coffee kit from Hubman and Chubgirl, and it's just perfect that it really matches. These were tabs that I cut instead of folding it over and used for up here, and these are just little labels with a coffee bean, which is just so perfect for this. It just makes me really happy. So let's do a quick flip through. So seals and vinyls, these are the coffee ones from Coffee Monsterz Co, coffee and tea. And then we have some more, and then just some random ones. These are wee picking emojis, some spring type ones. Some of these I bought and some of them are the freebies. These are all Coffee Monsterz Co Halloween, Coffee Monsterz Co. This Espresso Patronum I got from Planner Monkey Co recently. Then we have tasks and activities, and the first one is chores. So as you can see, you have the top divider and then the side divider. So these are Coffee Monsterz Co. As you can see, I definitely just did a restock, as I had none of these left because I use 2 per week at least. And then these are more Trash Day. These are Hubman and Chubgirl. Then we have some Fox&Pip like cleaning stuff. So from doing the bins to cleaning, it's all different types of chores. These are Coffee Monsterz Co. These ones say clean the oven, which I really need to do more often. And it's fun to have a way to mark it in your planner. These are Hubman and Chubgirl. These cleaning ninjas, and this little cleaning emoji is Coffee Monsterz Co. This one's clean fridge, and this one is just clean with some kitchen roll and spray. All Hubman and Chubgirl. These hoovers are Hubman and Chubgirl. And then these little cleaning emojis, dusting and spraying. These are an emoji with a box that says junk, so if I'm ever like doing a declutter or something, I can use them. These are Hubman and Chubgirl, all various ways of marking the washing. Along with these are all ways of marking the washing. These are for groceries, and then these are the little squares that, if I'm honest, I bought way too many of because I don't really use it very often. But what you do is you put a little house on the top if you want, and then you put the squares underneath to make the house of the room you want to clean. And she's loads of other ones that I didn't buy. But then you tick the little circle as you clean that, which I do every so often, but not enough to need this many. So I should really start using these more often. But anyway, we have game room, which Stephen really calls his office now, but because he's not really as into gaming, but that's Stephen's room. Kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, living room, office, pantry and guest room. Anyway, then these ones under here I was using and I have hardly any left of because they are laundry, and towards the end of the year I was very limited in having ones to mark the washing, and that's all I had left. So I'm glad I did a restock. Where were we here? And then at the back here I stuck a little house and a little car from my monthly sticker kit, because I'm not going to need it this month, but every time I get to a month I'm probably not going to need them. I'll just build that up and keep them there, because it's good if you need to like pay a bill for the house, or even just clean and you want to clean the house and put a little house, and then that if you're like cleaning your car or paying car tax or something, it's good to have those in there. This section is work/edit, and last time I had seasonal stickers that all had different working emojis within each season, and then I also had a different section for editing, and I just found it annoying flipping back and forward and trying to find different things, because that's what I use them for. I use them for marking when I am working on my computer to edit a video or do YouTube admin or something, or when I'm working my day job. So I thought I might as well keep them all together instead of having to go to a couple of different sections. And the idea of having these all separated into season last year was to make me use them more, but I ended up like using the autumn section whenever it was summer, because maybe the summer colours didn't match the kit that I was using that month or something, and it didn't work for me. So these things you live and you learn, and that's why it's good to reorganise your stickers. You know, you can't obsess over what categories you're going to have, but at the end of the day you can change it. And as you actually, you know, if you're a beginner and you're thinking, how on earth am I supposed to organise my stickers, just give it a go. These can be lifted up. I can take these out, and as you can see, it's all release paper stickers, but it's been completely revamped in the category wise. So see what works, and that's how you're going to know what works for you, because what works for me mightn't necessarily work for you. Anyway, so we have some Hubman and Chubgirl, some Fox&Pip, and some Coffee Monsterz Co, which everything is in this book, let's face it. Anyway, then we have Work Overload type stickers, and this one is a pile of papers. Then some more sort of overworked emojis and Fox&Pip girl. I've only one of them left. I actually need to do a Fox&Pip order. I don't order from her shop as much because I just get a bigger order of the ones that I need and then use them until they're done and then order more. But I do need to put another order in. Anyway, these are all working. These are the ones that were left over from different seasons. So, you know, these are winter ones, and I would have had them in a winter section, but I don't want to use them for the whole of winter or 3 months. I want to be able to go and use these ones, you know, and not be limited. So that's why I just combined them. So these were the winter, these were the spring, these were the summer, and these were summer as well, and then these were autumn down here. And then I have the corporate themed emoji release. So this could have been an email. Let's touch base. This is the same sticker without the this could have been an email. Let's circle back, and then the little meetings at the bottom. And then these are the leftovers from when I was applying for jobs. So I have one apply left. I have resume, but we call it a CV, and got the offer. And honestly, hopefully I will never need them again, but there you go. Work from home, and this is at a desk, this is in a bed. These is all work from home vibes here. This one here with the suit at the top and the pajamas at the bottom, it's funny. Then this one is working in bed too. Then we have some more sort of more generic sitting at the desk ones, Fox&Pip, Coffee Monsterz Co, Hubman and Chubgirl. And then work for me, I would also mark sometimes an editing with coffee stickers. So these were like different spring, summer ones here. And then some of the winter and autumn, all different mugs. So then we have plan/journal. So we have Fox&Pip, these are plan for the week from Coffee Monsterz Co, an update planner. Then we have some all different types of planning emojis really. This one's update planner too. This emoji has holding washi and stickers. This one's sitting with a little washi container. All things that I would use for planning and journaling. These are from Fox&Pip. And some more. These ones are all pens. Swatch pens, holding different types of pens. These ones are to do with organising your stickers, cleaning your desk, and stuff like that. And then we're into personal, which is a new top section. So I have mood. So I have survived today from Hubman and Chubgirl. I had a good day, positive thoughts, minding my own business. These were from samplers, that's why I have so little. And so it's all the good vibes at the start. Boss, ticking, little achievement ones. I did it, best day, so excited. Then these are the leftovers from what I have from my affirmation stickers. Then we have, oh dear, overwhelmed. Just about said that. Get your ducks in a row, stop, slow, existential crisis. Not that I'm over dramatic or anything, but anyway, face earth, face desk, face palm, highlight, lowlight. These are freebies here. And some sort of mind blown, going crazy, shock, moody heads. And then some anxiety ones from Hubman and Chubgirl. Then we have Night Owl, Sunday Scaries, and these are along the same vibes, you know, not being able to sleep at night, not being able to get up for work. Hot Mess Express and Struggle Bus. And then the leftovers of my emoji heads and all the different, I was using these last year, no, it was the year before, to mark the mood of the week. And then last year I just inserted them in various places when I was journaling, and they're perfect just to get your point across when you just need that little something in the perfect size. And I have all the different ones for it in here. And these are the same lines, the and the yay are from the monthly, so I just kept them in mood for if I happen to need them. Then we have free time, so I have all my TV doodle emojis for, I use them for currently watching, but I want to use all these things more. Most of my free time, to be honest, is watching TV because if I am editing or filming YouTube or whatever, I have separate stickers for it. So my free time is either going out for dinner with Stephen or watching films. That is what I do. So anyway, these are the winter ones. These are more winter. These are spring. As you can see, I did just put them all down a row, but that's because when she releases more this spring, I want to buy more. So you can see I have the ones that are the same beside each other. I just prefer that rather than just putting them all different ones in a row, and it doesn't bother me that they're in columns like that. So yeah, I can see that I have 3 of them, and I can see that I have only 1 of them. That just makes sense in my brain. So I need more spring. These are autumn. I just restocked these because it just was autumn whenever I was thinking about redoing this. So these are the autumn ones. These are the Halloween ones, and these are the Christmas ones. And I would have had these all separated out again by season, but I just want to keep them all together. I don't want to do the whole seasonal division of my functional stickers. And these are generic ones for watching TV. These are Halloween watching TV, Christmas watching TV. These ones are really cute. They're off samplers, so romance, mystery, comedy and sci-fi. So if I ever watch a sci-fi, I can put that in, just a different way of marking it, it's fun. Then we get to the other form of marking with not a TV doodle, even though technically I'll probably be watching TV while I lie in bed. We have unplug, lighting a candle, cozy night in, cozy nights, let's stay home, some Snorlax ones, and sort of burritoed in bed with blankets, sleeping, girl just walking around. I think it's called No Pants Day or something. And then early night. Then also part of my free time and something that I find fun is shopping. So we have Waiting by the Mailbox from Monsterz. These actually need to restock a bit. I don't have very much variety. These are Monsterz, Ninja Shopping, Fox&Pip. These are all Monsterz. Then Date Night is another one I'm lacking in. Sorting these out, yeah, I did a restock of the ones I knew, but it also made me realise that what I was lacking. This little couple is from the monthly as well, so I just popped them in there. And these are for the monthly, because I'd rather have them with their matching category than in here, because they mightn't be relevant for the month of January. It doesn't mean I'll never need them. Then we have reading. I really want to buy another Kindle. I miss reading. I've been in a while, for a while I've been in the mood to read. I'm not someone that reads all year, all the time, but sometimes I take notions when maybe I've just watched everything there is to watch on Netflix or whatever. And I haven't been able to do it because my Kindle broke, but I'll get a new one at some point, and that's how I'll mark it. Even though they're holding physical books, I use my Kindle. And these are more book ones. These are like autumn outfits, summer outfits, stuff like that. And I put them all together in free time, because if I'm meeting my friends for coffee, even when I'm visiting my mum and dad, I'll use some of these stickers, and I prefer to have them all together. So these are all different ways of marking going for coffee with friends, or these are the winter ones, going out for a drive with Stephen, things you do in your free time like that. And then these, I also don't have very many, but they are for baking and cooking. Then we have health and self-care. So these are all various ones for the doctor. If I have doctor's appointment, need to pick up antibiotics and stuff. I lifted these out and didn't put them in the mood section because they're specific to health. So that's for being sick. Then we have, these are actually meant to be like hay fever, but I use them for like the cold. And then that's a sick day and another sick day. This is another shop that I have only 2 stickers left from, I think. No, I have a couple of others with her painting, but it's TeddyPlansCo. And I love these. These are actually some of my favourite ways to mark self-care, in the sense of like you have a pamper shower or something, and I really need to get more of them. And then that's shaving emojis. Then we have these, which is wishful thinking. We have a treadmill running emoji. I did use some of these because I went through a phase when I bought these where I was in a gym and I went and ran on the treadmill. I was doing Couch to 5K using the app, but I was doing it on a treadmill. But then I really want to buy a Peloton, so I bought a whole ton of these with wishful thinking that this would be a perfect way to mark when I did that. And then I still haven't bought one, but I'm keeping them because someday I will. And then these are walking the dog from a perspective of health. Yeah. Some more self-care. We have, these are leftovers from the advent calendar. They're self-care stickers from 2022. And Monsterz, she didn't do an advent last year. These are Fox&Pip, and then these are all Hubman and Chubgirl for getting your nails done, and then these are ones for lash. Get nails and lashes done at the same time. It's just my treat to myself. A bit of a confidence boost. My nails actually need done. I'm getting them done tomorrow, and they grow really quick. And then hair. And I actually have a hair appointment at the end of January, and these are all different ways of marking that. So these are the now and then ones. So some of them will get used more than others, but these are weather stickers. So this section is for, and this really is now and then because we don't really get good weather in Northern Ireland. So I have the weather to mark. I've started tracking weather this year, and initially I thought I was going to put a sticker every day, but I would end up just putting cloudy, 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 or rainy, 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 and ones like this then would never get used, and those other ones would run out really quick. So I thought I would just have it for whenever it's an extreme, something different for us, really cold or really hot, rather than the standard, and that's how I'll do it. So these are all the ones for when it's really hot. Here too, hottest day ever, so sweaty, and then these are all the ones for when it's really cold, or when it snows, which is also not very often. Or I say it rains all the time, but say it's really particularly rainy, miserable day, and I want to mark the rain, or I'm doing like an April showers spread or something, at least I know where they are. And then we have birthday, New Year's. So even though it's more frequent now and then, as in it's not going to be, I'm not going to have a birthday once a year, I have birthdays every month, it's still not something that I'm going to use every single week. I just put them in the now and then New Year's is obviously once a year. But that's what I have for now. And then I put New Year's in here. These are the New Year's stickers that I got from the Hello 2024 range from Hubman and Chubgirl this year that don't have the number 2024 written in it. Because New Year's, I could use some of these. Like I could use balloons for birthdays. I can use champagne for birthdays or an anniversary. So I just put them together. And they're the New Year stickers that I have that are generic. Again, a very small section. These ones and these ones. I picked out all the ones that could be used for any New Year's rather than specifically 2024. Then we have filming and Instagram. So unlike editing, which can be used for work, the filming ones are specific and the Instagram ones are specific. And again, I lack in this category, but we have a camera, an Instagram logo. These are from Grumpy Tortoise Co, I think. Instagram post. As you can see, I've only 3 of these Fox&Pip girls left. I really need to do a Fox&Pip order. And then these are some ones for filming from Monsterz Co. And then we have an other section which doesn't fall into anything else, but you still need them every so often, like gardening, which is very rare for me, building IKEA furniture, etc. Painting, which isn't rare for me at the minute, but bows, you know, I just didn't know where to put them. Little peeking out around the corner emoji. These are Fox&Pip. They're Fox&Pip. And then these are in the other, because it's not walking the dog, it's like grooming and bathing and injections, you know, if I had to take Cody to the vet. And then these are all the bird ones, because my husband is a pigeon fancier, as his hobby. And like, for example, when we went to the award show, I could use one of these stickers or whatever. So that is my little collection here. And I have journal cards in the back. I have 2 of these, and then this one, which is hilarious. At least I can use a cleaning sticker in my planner. Right, then this book. This is a last minute adoption for me because this is supposed to be where this is day in, day out for the weeks. This is years and months. So something I'm only going to use once a year. You'll see in a minute the categories. But I actually had initially intended to use this little book for it because it's stunning. And when I saw this released, my mouth fell open. I actually said to her, you have made a binder from my favourite sticker. There's a little emoji sticker of emoji sitting at a desk like this. And the colours are just right up my street and it's just amazing. So I have this. I'll show you the binder first before I talk about why I didn't use it. So yeah, front has this little scene. The inside is like a brown with daisies, and then you have your little clip, and then the back is grey and like a very pale, it's not white, I don't know how you describe that colour, but it's very neutral on the back. And the side has the little emoji and it has like volume 1, and it's stunning, it's so perfect. So I don't regret getting it at all. And I also got tabs to match. I actually got 2 sets because I couldn't make myself only buy one, because I was thinking I was going to label these and use it for those things, and then after a few years, if they got really ratty, I would cut this part off and use these as art, and then have these to set up with different sections. But anyway, I'll show you them. They're gorgeous. So we have a to-do and an emoji, all the different colours. Then we have a map, and a little compass. Then we have this pattern, but tighter and on like a grey. This is my favourite one. This is stunning. It would be so cool to hang this as a little art piece in an office, like on a bookshelf. And then another map, and then the stripes from the back, and then this little pattern, which I love. This is my second favourite. But the reason I didn't use it is because even though it's A5, it's not standard A5. And while all my other folders, I can shift everything between them all, in and out and in and out. So I can put these in the coffee one, in the travel one, in all these types of binders. They're all the exact same standard A5. But this isn't. And I was so disappointed. I mean, not disappointed from this perspective that I bought it. It's absolutely blooming stunning, and I just will find a use for it, believe me. But I can't use it for what I initially wanted to use it for. Look, see, that's the second, that's in the right slots, and then this, the first hole is on the second one of them, so it's not the standard. Now I could have used these dividers and bought more sticker paper and cut or more release paper I mean, and cut the release paper to fit. However, you know, and punched it to fit this. However, that would limit me in the future, because I mean, look at last year's system and how I've changed it up and shifted about the books. And I would have to, if I wanted to ever take the stickers that are in this out and put it in something else, lift them all off the newly sized release paper and put them onto the standard A5 size release paper, and it would take away that flexibility of being able to change my mind, and I just didn't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to buy her dividers from her shop that are made to fit her size of A5, and this could potentially in the future replace this, and I could have a bunch of dividers and do all the monthlies from her, and all, say, week 1 to week whatever are we, I don't know, and use it that way, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections. But what I might end up doing is using it to, in the way I have all these to store my Hubman and Chubgirl kits, I could use this to store my Monsterz kits and not allocate them. You know, I could do my months here, but I could have spring, summer, autumn, winter, generic, I don't know, stuff like that, and just keep my Monsterz stuff in here. And then each month I would just go and lift out January, February, March, whatever it is, and choose a kit and think, okay, right, okay, it's summer. Here's my summer ones, here's my summer ones, which kits do I want to use? I don't know. I will find a use for it because it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. But anyway, let me show you this last one. This was just released this month actually, and I bought it thinking, oh, it's plants, it's perfect, it's generic, I can switch it about as much as I want, it doesn't have a specific theme on the outside, and a bit like coffee, it's generic. Whenever I saw that the other book wasn't going to work, and it worked out in the end, so I've somewhere to keep it anyway. So yeah, I've got some stickers in here that I haven't sorted out yet, but these are the holiday stationery stickers, and then some floral stickers, and I might just keep these together because when I use this I will use the full sheet, so it's fine. But anyway, they've popped in there for now, and these are from the Cozy Plants kit from the Hobo, these little labels that match the plants theme, so it worked out well. Anyway, this says year, and as you can see I have the stuff that I would use once a year. This was chock full of 2024 vinyls and nameplates and everything, but now that I've set up all my planners and journals, they're not there, but this is where I add them. So I have 25 ready to go, and Ruth for whenever I'm setting up anything else. I have the leftovers of the New Year stuff that specifically said 2024 because I'm currently planning in that week and journaling. So if you watched my other video, you'll see I have actually used quite a lot. I've been determined not to waste any of these, but anyway. Then these are the once a year things of spring forward and fall back. Perfect. And then these relate to spring forward and fall back with lost an hour sleep and extra hour sleep. And then these are my events. So I picked off all the little events and I put them from the last to the start, so that this is really pernickety, I know, but I will be going up this way and then going up this way, so that I won't end up with this whole section blank and then this with all the November, December stuff at the bottom of the year. I'll still have everything up at the top, and that is a very, I know, but it makes me happy. But anyway, they're all a year. And then these are extras. So I have extra bank holidays. I had extra Remembrance Day, Easter Monday and Sticky Toffee. And then these ones I'll use as extra birthdays. And then we have month. Now, this I just used, so that's why it's blank, but it had January, and as well as having the little pocket that has all the monthly kit and stuff like that, I have the monthly seal, monthly artwork that came with it, all the little washi stickers that go with February, so I'll use this in February. And the reason I did that is because picking washi stickers off annoys me a little bit. So I just decided to do it in one go and have them all sitting here, so when I go to plan I can just lift it off and use it. And then I have one for March, one for April, one for May, and as you can see I have, these were additional floral stickers, like these are the ones that actually match the kit, but these were other floral stickers she released in a shop ages ago, and some of them had tulips and some of them had daisies, which is the theme, so I stuck them in. That's May. And that's June, and that's the same. I have some extra stickers down there that are roses. These then are the July to December seals, and whenever I eventually, you know, when she releases the washi stickers and stuff for here, they will have a page each as well. And then these are the other floral stickers that were extras that came as part of these sheets. I have a floral theme for the year, so I just kept them here so I know where they are, but I'll maybe use this in like a summer spread or something. And then this is the same, these are just little extras, and I'll maybe use it in an autumnal spread or something. These I'm using for within the monthlies as my verse of the year, or verse of the month rather, I mean. So I have that in the monthly section that I can lift. These next ones I'm not going to show you because I will spoil my stationery themes. I wanted to be as ahead as possible in thinking of themes and getting stuff ready, and I didn't want to have to sit down at the end of every month and try to think of what stationery theme I'm going to use in my socials journal. So I went ahead and picked the themes and printed the little square picture that'll go in that month. You'll see soon, that's going to be my next video doing January's. But I don't want to show you because I'll spoil what all the different themes are, but they're all in here ready to keep me organised. Then these are just some stationery type seals from Monsterz Co, and these are sticky note stickers from Monsterz Co because the stationery theme, so I'll make use of them at some point throughout the year. This is Weeks, and I called this Weeks even though technically this is the stuff that I use week in, week out, because it is my day headers, and I'm not going to necessarily need them all the time or every week because the kits I have come with day headers. But I decided on like the date stickers to actually lift these off and put them in here because I don't know when I'll use them. It might not be this year, whereas the date stickers I know I'll have used by the end of the year because the kits already have days and they don't have dates. Anyway, this is from Planner Monkey Co, all these, both these sheets. And then these ones, the way I showed you the Hungry Panda dates, these are the Hungry Panda Day covers. And then I have day covers for Christmas from Monsterz Co. Then these are winter ones from Monsterz Co, as well as some winter headers. These are autumn ones. And then these are summer ones. So I don't know when I'll use these, but they're there and ready to go. And then as well as that, in the week section I have countdowns. So this is a countdown to Halloween and this is a countdown to Christmas. Then I have season slash occasion, but these are the things that are very seasonal. You'll see what I mean. That aren't just working emoji stickers that I'm going to use throughout the year. For example, a little fox emoji that's supposed to be a thumbnail that's working at a desk. I don't care that it's a fox emoji, I'm going to use it at any point. However, these ones are Halloweeny and I'm only ever going to use them at Halloween. So I have a Halloween section. And then like the likes of these are witches and spooky reading and vampires and all the Halloween doodly mugs I have for when I go to do a Halloween specific spread. And I kept them in their own section, like spooky neighbourhood. And then same with winter. I have winter scene and all the little snowmen if I was doing a winter theme. So yeah, I suppose these are for whenever I have a week that is themed to Halloween, winter, summer, etc. These ones I have are winter still, winter scene. Then these are Christmas. I'm not going to use Santa singing beside a radio unless it's Christmas, so I put them here. Same with all these Christmas style working ones and here. Then these are Christmas mugs. And then I have autumn. So this is an emoji playing in the leaves. I'm going to use that only in autumn. You get the idea. And then these are summer. A little snorkeling emoji, eating watermelon, etc. On the beach, mermaids, and some summer fruits. Then we have character. So we have Harry Potter, Hocus Pocus, Disney villains, Disney princesses, Marvel, Kermit, random, some autumn style animals in onesies. These were the summer range. Love this little dragon, Gilmore Girls, and some sort of wintry, this little hippo onesies. I don't really have, like sometimes if I was having a sleepover or something and my nieces were staying over with me and I was babysitting, I would maybe use these. But I just wanted to know where they were and I didn't want to incorporate them anywhere else or put them in the other section, so I just put them in character. Then this last section is just called journal. I'm not going to try to explain this now because you haven't seen my journal setup. I will be showing you that at the end of January because I want to show you it being completed and what it looks like and how it'll work. So I'll talk a bit more about this section then and how I'm going to help organise myself when it comes to journaling because I have something else to put in here and you'll see that. So, and again, like this, I forgot to show you in that one actually. I have this page protector, only this one is just blank and I have nothing in the back pockets of these. And then I have in the back of this one, this page protector, and it has the little panda with I love stickers. So that's what I'm actually using as opposed to collecting, if you know what I mean. And I love them. I do get use out of them all. I'm not someone who hoards, you know, as much as I'm collecting all those. I will use them at some point, the way I'm now using my Hobonichi cousins. However, I have been sticker planning since 2019, so if you're just starting, don't feel overwhelmed, don't feel like you have to spend a fortune. Build your collection up over time, and if you looked at my 2020 planners compared to where I am now, I used to solely use Erin Condren stickers all the time, and now they're just not my thing at all. So yeah, don't stress about it, it's just fun, it's a little hobby. And it's something that I spent my money on because I enjoy, but you can totally plan without doing it. Anyway, I hope that gave you some inspiration and you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for watching. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.